Hey guys, Richard here for the School of Nomads. So in this video I want to talk to you about how to use chatbots for affiliate marketing. So the main reason I want to use chatbots in my business is to grow my list and obviously make sales. But I'm finding them very effective in capturing people's details before they leave my sites. So I'm going to take you through a kind of overview of chatbots, and then I'll take you into some specific examples that I have right now and show you some of those results. And then hopefully you can then use this information and maybe introduce chatbots into your business as well. So just before we start, guys, my name is Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. If you haven't been over to our channel before, please go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I release videos just like this one. And guys, if you're interested in introducing chatbots into your business, I will leave a link to a review I've done of the software that I actually use to make my chatbots in the description below, and you can go and check that out. So I'm actually going to go and jump into my slides now and give you an overview of chatbots. So why use chatbots? Now, especially in the affiliate marketing world, I'm trying to drive a lot of engagement in whatever offers I've got. Obviously, when people go over to landing pages, sometimes the landing pages are a little bit static and you don't get people to engage with them as much as you would like. Now, the way I use chatbots is to kind of capture people who are maybe not initially interested in the first headline, or for whatever reason decide to start leaving the page. So I'm going to show you an example of this, but it is capturing a lot of people when that chatbot fires up and starts talking to them. Now, the second thing here is they have a wide variety of functions. So I'm going to go into the functions on the next slide, but chatbots are becoming much more useful now in all sorts of different parts of your business. So once you have a chatbot, you can really instruct it to do lots of different things for you. So I find them really useful on that. And again, when you've got a static landing page, it's basically just got one use, and that's to capture some details. But on the chatbot, you can capture various things within the same conversation, so they become very useful. Now, the third thing is, if you really think about the way that you interact in the world today, most of the things you do are on some form of messenger service, whether that be Facebook or whatever. And on your phone, it's also a lot of it's done on WhatsApp and on various other messenger services, more now than on text or actually just phoning somebody up. In fact, phoning somebody up is kind of a lost art. And people are used to seeing this kind of format when they're chatting to other people now. It is becoming much more commonplace. And they do think in a few years' time that we'll spend more time talking to messengers than anything else. So they are becoming very commonplace in our society. Obviously, they're available 24/7. So whenever somebody comes to any of my pages, the bot is there, ready and waiting, and it can actually carry out whatever functionality I've asked it to. And the last thing is, they're very easy to update, especially the software that I use. You can update it remotely. Just press launch and it'll update wherever you have that bot. So they're very easy to update. If you think about a classic landing page, that landing page you have to go in and you start messing about updating it. Can take a little bit of time. You need access to somebody's website. The way that these bots work, at least the ones that I use, I can do everything remotely for people. So anyway, they're easy to update. Now, what we think about the kind of functions, and we call them Chatbot Goals, is there's various things that a chatbot can do. So it can qualify leads in that it can ask certain questions that can divide people who visit your particular sites into certain categories. They might be interested in buying something, they might just be interested in information, it might be some kind of query about something they've already bought. So they can qualify various things in that conversation and send them off to the correct people. The second thing is they can drive sales. So you can very quickly grab someone's attention with some form of offer that drives a sale. Then obviously they can be used for list building. Now, in the affiliate marketing world, I kind of use them mainly for list building because I obviously want to capture people's details so that I can give them offers, I can send them value, and it enables me to interact with them ongoing. So I kind of use them a lot for list building. You can obviously give them discount and offers. So if somebody comes over to your page and you have an e-commerce site, for instance, and they're looking at a particular product and then they decide to leave for whatever reason, you can very quickly activate the chatbot to give them a discount so that either it's a code or something so they can come back and actually use that code. So very, very useful to kind of grab people's attention. And then the main reason I'm using these is for affiliate marketing. So you can use them to do a wide variety of things as far as affiliate marketing goes. You can use them as a standalone landing page format. You can use them as an exit bot, which is what I do, to capture people as they go to leave your page. There's a wide variety of things you can do with them for affiliate marketing, and I'm actually going to show you the example of a couple of chatbots that I'm using at the moment. So there's various types of chatbot. Now, if you think about a website and a web page, there's various things that we can do. So first one is a full page chatbot. So that is kind of what it sounds like. You literally send people off to a page which is just literally a chatbot. And I'm going to show you an example of that. The second one is you can actually embed them. So if you think about the way that a website works, maybe on the right-hand side of a website, you could have it actually embedded into the website. And rather than have some kind of banner there or something, you can have that chatbot that's always open and people can interact with. So that's a very nice way that you can kind of embed them. You can have them as a widget. Most of you would have seen chatbots when you come along to pages. They're in the bottom right-hand corner or the bottom left-hand corner, and they're either there and they'll ask you if you want any help, or they can activate automatically if you hover over them. There's a wide variety of things that we can do with them, but this is a common way to kind of use chatbots is in that widget type format. And then you can use them as an exit chatbot. So this is very, very similar to an exit pop-up. But again, when you see this, it's a lot more powerful than an exit pop-up because it actually starts asking questions and interacting with people. Now, one little side note here on chatbots. When we make chatbots, we don't actually want them to be replacing a human. We don't actually ever program them as if they're a human, if that makes sense. We don't want to fool people. People need to be aware that they're actually using an automated system because you don't want to annoy people. They know this thing has got automated responses based on the feedback it's getting. So you just make it as natural as possible, but you don't try and fool people to say they're actually a human. So what I want to talk to you about next is kind of the affiliate funnel and where the chatbot would actually fit in here. So this is very, very typical of one of the funnels I have in my business. We have various ways that we give offers. Some of them are free and some of them are paid. So let's just think about the one that's actually paid for this example. So we have a lead there. We drive traffic from YouTube. I do value videos. I do product reviews, tips and tricks type videos. And that's where I get my traffic from. I ask people to click links in descriptions. Depending on what subject the actual video is, they click the link and they come over to the opt-in page. Now, if this is a paid offer, if they opt in, they get sent over to the sales page, and at the same time, I'll send them some form of bonus via email, and then they go to the order page, and then they actually go and buy. Now, this is where the power of the chatbot comes in, and this works obviously whether the offer is a paid or a completely free offer. If they decide in my business to not opt into this page and they start to leave, then the chatbot is activated, and you'll see that people start interacting with the chatbot. And I'm going to show you some actual stats on how many people are actually talking to the chatbot once it gets activated. So I'm seeing a really big uptake on people that were going to leave the page for whatever reason. It's not always because they don't want the product. They might be busy, they might be on a bus, there might be 100 reasons why they don't actually opt in at the time. And what this does is it actually catches your attention. Rather than a static landing page, suddenly the chatbot will be activated and they'll see something talking to them. And a vast majority of people, around 70% of people, will start talking to the chatbot, right, and answering the various questions. Now, what that does then, the chatbot will then gather some information off them. On one of my pages that I'll show you, it's very, very basic. Ask them if they would like one of our bonuses. Then they opt in and they basically give me an email, and then they come into my email responder. That's all that happens on that particular chatbot. You can get them more sophisticated, and I'll show you an example of that. But for one of my pages, this is so effective because it's hardly any work for somebody to do. And that's really what you want to do, especially when you're looking at things like affiliate marketing, where at the end of the day, it's about capturing a lead, capturing their details, and then being able to promote various offers to them once you have that. Okay, so essentially that's where my chatbot comes in, and then they come into my autoresponder, and then I send them various emails, value emails, informational emails, and then occasionally I'll remind them of the offer that they had originally, and they'll come over to the sales page, hopefully order, and then I get my commission. So this is the way that I set up my affiliate campaigns, and the introduction of this chatbot has made a really big difference. So what I want to do now is actually going to show you this chatbot, and then I'm going to show you the results that I'm having at the moment with it that are really making a big difference to the way that I'm going to start operating my business going forward. Okay guys, so this is one of the offers that we have, and this is actually a free 12-step action plan for affiliate marketing, and it's absolutely brilliant training course. Actually, if you look at the description below, you'll see a link to this. But this is one of the things that we offer. Now, if somebody comes over to here, all they really need to do is put their name and email in, and they get started, and you'll have the access to all of the modules within this training. Now, if they decide to leave for whatever reason, as I've said, this exit chatbot will appear. Now, it's very, very simple. One, all it says is, hey there, you want traffic, leads and sales, right? And if they say yes, I'm offering them a free gift. So it's valued at $47. And I ask, would they like me to arrange the free gift for you? They say, yes, please. And then all I ask for is an email. And if they put their email in here, I ask them if they'd like to join my newsletter for other offers. They can say yes or no. And then basically I say thank you, and then I send an actual email to their inbox with the link to the bonus. So it's very, very simple. Now there's a couple of things to kind of note on this. This is written very, very much in a style of kind of a normal messenger that you would read. So you see it's quite light-hearted. You've got some emojis here. You got some images here that, you know, they got this kind of gift image there, and the responses are very, very quick. So I want to get a response from them very early in the conversation to get them interacting with the bot. And what they're doing actually is making very, very small micro commitments to you every time they answer a question, and it's very, very effective. In fact, surprisingly effective. Now they will obviously be on my list, and I can obviously send them more information on various other things as and when they come along. And I'm going to show you the results from this. So here are the results. Now this is a week's worth of results. Now these are the people that were going to lead the page and in some way have started interacting with the bot. You'll have a certain percentage of people that already opted in. So I get people opt in every day, and you'll have a certain amount of people that just left the page, and even though the bot came up, didn't start interacting. So the conversations have been initiated is 117. The total interactions so far is 79, and they're the folks who started actually talking to the bot. Then I have had 33 people so far actually give me their details and take the bonus, and now they're on my list. That might not seem massive numbers at the moment. However, that's only a week worth of data. So these folks would have left my page and gone. And each one of these leads could be worth a substantial amount of money to me in the future, depending on the types of products or service that I end up promoting to them. So every single lead that you get is one that you would have lost previously. So if this is your own affiliate marketing business, you'll know the importance of having people on an email list, because they're the folks that you can communicate with on a regular basis. So this is kind of where we are at the moment with that one bot. I've got to say that I'm really pleased so far with the number of interactions, etc. If I extend this date out slightly, you'll see that we had 360 odd conversations initiated, 266 of them started interacting with the bot, and 97 of them actually gave me an email when I look at it over a slightly longer period. So very, very good data from this particular bot. Now what I want to show you also is another type of bot that you can use that is also extremely effective, and it kind of replaces your landing pages completely. So this is a full page bot. Now, as you see here, this is actually down the middle of this bot. You can actually have this on the right or the left hand side of this screen. You can have the background in whatever color you want. So if you had some kind of website that you were promoting, you could actually take an image of that website and put that in the background. So everything that you see is customizable. But in this case, I'm saying, hey there, welcome to the School of Nomads, looking for ways to make some extra money. Now this again is a direct full page bot, so they'll be coming from a link in my description straight to this bot. Obviously there's a little image there and a video, you can put videos in. If they say yes, I'm going to start taking some details. So in this case, I'm asking for their first name because I want a little bit more detail for this one. So here I'm obviously giving away a report, and I'm obviously giving them a value for it. And if they say yes, I give them an email address. And you see that I've emailed them the report, but the conversation isn't finished. I want a little bit more information off them for the next steps. So here I'm trying to figure out, have you ever tried to make money in the past? I'm trying to figure out whether they're a newbie or whether they're more experienced. And here I'm giving them some options. So they could be looking at something with eBay, Facebook, ClickBank, YouTube. I'll go with ClickBank. And then based on that response here, I can then promote various things to them. So in this case, there's something called Unlock Secret Money Method. There could be other products that I actually promote based on these responses. And then at any time, I can also change them. So this bot could actually stay the same. And all I need to do is remotely change the actual products that I'm promoting to folks. So you can see that, again, it only took a couple of minutes to go through that. You could tinker with this if this was your own business and you thought there was too much dialogue there. But essentially, you can see the power of getting people every couple of lines to make some form of commitment to the chatbot. And it is very, very effective. So guys, I hope you found that useful. I just wanted to show you a couple of ways that I was using chatbots in my own business. As I said, if you check out the link in the description below, I do have a review on the actual software that I use to create my chatbots. And I am definitely getting a lot of good results with the ones that I'm using at the moment. So, if that kind of thing interests you, it's down there in the link in the description below, over to that review, and I'll take you through the way this works in a lot more detail. So we'll be making more chatbot related videos. I want to explain some of the other functionality that you can actually do with them around taking bookings, giving away discounts, all those types of functionality that will be very, very useful for certain types of businesses. But until then, don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I release videos just like this one. So until next time, take care guys.